Alright class, this is number 14. You start off with 3x plus y equals 2. Y equals 2 minus 3x. Okay, so I just solved for y real quick here. The next equation is, put it in blue, x cubed minus 2 plus y equals 0. So I'm going to substitute this in for y. I get x cubed minus 2 plus 2 minus 3x equals 0. The 2's are going to cancel. That gives me x cubed minus 3x equals 0. So how do you solve this? Well, first thing I'm going to do, they both have an x in them, so I'm going to factor out an x. I get x times x squared minus 3 equals 0. Okay, now we're at that point where you have a times b equals 0. So either a is 0, that would mean that x is 0, or the second part is true, x squared minus 3 equals 0. Well, if x squared minus 3 equals 0, that means x squared equals 3. That would mean x equals plus or minus the square root of 3. Okay, so we have there's actually three different x values, 0 and plus or minus the square root of 3, and we need to solve a y for each of them. So when x is 0, let's use this equation. This one's the easiest. When x is 0, we're going to take 2 minus 3 times 0. So that means y is going to equal 2. Right? Because I put a 0 in here. 2 minus 3 times 0. Alright, so there's one answer. The next one, so what was that equation? It was y equals 2 minus 3x. Okay, so now we're going to substitute both a positive square root of 3 into here and a negative square root of 3. Okay, so for the positive one, it'd be y equals 2 minus 3 square roots of 3. And for the negative one, it'd be y equals 2 plus 3 square roots of 3. So these are our three answers. Kind of tough to, I'll erase this. Because x, and then I'll erase this, just makes it nicer and neater. A little bit here. So when x equals square root of 3, I get this as an answer. And when x equals negative square root of 3, I get the bottom one here.